Hello, my name is Crystal Wahpepah. I'm the owner of Wahpepah's Kitchen in Oakland, California. And I am Kickapoo and I'm Sac and Fox. And today I'm gonna share with you a shepherd's Bay Laurel pie. Your ground beef, your instant potatoes, and also your stew. But the secret ingredients is actually the Bay Laurel, which is very good for your blood pressure, your sugar. And Bay Laurel is actually in the redwoods. It's as a shrub, and it's here also in the bay. You'll see the trees. It is actually native to here in California. So let's get started. So what we're gonna do is I have a half a pound of ground beef. We're gonna start to go ahead and cook the ground beef. If you wanna sub, you're more than welcome to sub with ground bison, which is a leaner, clean meat than ground beef. But if you have the flavor for ground beef, you're more than welcome to add that into the beef stew. So as I'm gonna put the beef stew into the brown ground beef, we're gonna add it in. We're gonna mixture. The reason why I'm having the beef stew into the ground beef is because it adds a lot of flavor. And as we're cooking it along, you're gonna see that your can of beef stew is actually kind of full of little gelatin. That's just because it has been sitting in the can, so there's no need to panic. We're just gonna break it down and it's gonna melt, and then so it's gonna be coming nice and savory. At the same time, as we're breaking this down, we're gonna go ahead and add like a half a cup of water. And the reason why I'm adding a half a cup of water is just to kind of get it really nice and savory, because we're gonna get it ready for our Bay Laurel leaves. And as you can see how it broke down and it's coming to a nice good little simmer, we're gonna add 3 of the Bay Laurel leaves. See how I got it going in there? And what it's gonna do, we're gonna cook the leaves into the stew, and that's where the flavor is gonna come. And at the same time, as we're gonna put this on low heat, we're gonna go ahead and get our mashed potatoes ready to layer on top while this is on low heat. So we have your instant mash, but you're more than welcome just to go ahead and do your fresh mash. But if you have the instant, what you're gonna do is add 4 cups into a bowl. Here goes 1. And then we're on to 2, 3, and 4. You're gonna ask yourself, why is this 4 cups? There's a reason why, is because this recipe is for a family of 4. And then from there, we're gonna stir. Remember, at the same time, we have our Bay Laurel with our beef stew, along with our ground beef simmering in the back of us. And remember what I said, that you're more than welcome to add butter, salt if you like. This is just the base menu. And as you can tell, as I put the 3 cups of water, I'm gonna add a half more cup to finish it. And then you're gonna have little mashed potato texture. It depends how you like your mashed potato. If you like it thick or if you like it thin, you're more than welcome to add a little bit more water to it. And then we're gonna put this aside, because with the instant, it's gonna really soak up the water. And then we're gonna check on our beef stew. As you can see, I got this from the stovetop, and it came to a nice good simmer. And then from there, what I'm gonna do is reach in. I'm gonna grab the leaf out, put it to the side, and it has this, actually this really nice aroma with the Bay Laurel leaf, and it's giving the stew a really nice flavor, along with the ground beef or ground bison if you prefer. So I'm gonna add it into a baking pan. Actually, you see mine is kind of a different vertical shape of a baking pan, but that's okay. If you have a square, or even, you can also even just put them like in a little ramekins, that will work perfectly. You can see right here the aroma of the Bay Laurel. We have a ground beef, we have it in the stew, and then along with 1 cup of water to kind of loosen it. Then from there, you see that I have the instant potatoes we're gonna add on top. And you can see the texture of my potatoes just as mashed. And we're gonna add that on right on top. And just from there, you can spread it on top, however you like. And when it comes to this, you're more than welcome to add salt, a little flavoring, a little butter. However you like your mashed potatoes, you're more than welcome to flavor it. And then you can see that I am covering it up with the instant potatoes. And this is the part where, if you're really interested in this recipe, you can really get a little fancy with it if you like. We have the cooked leaves, so we won't waste our leaves. You can put them on top, and then we can just put it right into the oven at 350 for 45 minutes.